This man.
So we're going live in a second, so behave, everyone.
Or mute yourself.
Going live in a second, so behave. Okay, there we go.
No.
We are indeed live. Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom.
Hello.
How's everyone doing?
Look, there's Bonnie.
Hey, Bonnie.
Hanging in.
Yeah, and all the things are there.
Okay.
Hanging in.
Howard, how great. And Rochelle.
Hi.
Hi.
See my hand?
Yeah.
All right, folks.
How many people are on?
There's about 32 logins right now, so people will probably be joining in as we go along. Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom.
Mute everyone now.
There we go. Is this right? Am I on?
All right. There we go. Hi, Susan. You are. Let's take a deep breath, all of us. Whatever you've been doing, it's been a long week, and we need Shabbat. We need each other, but we can't be together quite the same way as we have grown accustomed, but we are learning to be together in a different kind of way. So seeing each other's faces, waving at each other through camera, this is the way we get to communicate. This is the way we get to support people who have just suffered a loss and welcome them and hug them in the only way that we can right now. This is the way we support and celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, all kinds of special moments. I'm delighted to see that Rabbi Weiner has figured out our Zoom, and he's sitting there with a palm tree behind him. I know that's not a real palm tree, but he's in Florida, so that's okay. And there's Sue Ellen. Oh, there we go. And the two of them. That looks like a postcard for sure. Shabbat shalom, everyone. I wanted to share a melody. The words you already know, and this is a melody that was written a few years ago by a talented young musician. His name is Rob Aronson. And the words of Havana Shira. And it goes like this. So you're all muted, but the singing rule remains. You can sing along where you are. Havana Shira, Havana Shira, Havana Shira, let us sing. You try. Havana Shira, Havana Shira, Havana Shira, let us sing. Havana Shira, Havana Shira, Havana Shira, let us sing. Havana Shira, Havana Shira, Havana Shira, let us sing. And the second part goes like this. Come let us sing, come let us sing, come let us sing, Havana Shira. Come let us sing, come let us sing, come let us sing, Havana Shira. This is where you sing back. So it goes, come let us sing, 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 Havana Shira. Come let us sing, come let us sing, come let us sing, Havana Shira, Havana Shira, Havana Shira, Havana Shira, let us sing. Havana Shira, Havana Shira, Havana Shira, let us sing. Come let us sing, come let us sing, come let us sing, Havana Shira. Come let us sing, come let us sing, come let us sing, Havana Shira. Come let us sing, come let us sing, come let us sing, Havana Shira. Come let us sing, come let us sing, come let us sing, Havana Shira. Shabbat Shalom. I begin with a prayer of gratitude for all that is whole in my life. God needs no words, no English or Hebrew, no semantics, and no services. But I need them. Through prayer, I can sense my inner strength, my inner purpose, my inner joy, and my capacity to love. Let us sing out to God, maker of all, sure and strong. Let all of creation, from mountain to sea, hear our song. Lechunera nena, yai nai nai na nai na, la Adonai, yai nai nai na nai na, na reya, yai nai nai na nai na, letzur ishenu, yai nai nai na nai na. For all of the wonder in all of God's light, we rejoice. So now let us listen with all of our heart to hear God's voice. Lechunera nena, yai nai nai na nai na, Adonai, yai nai nai na nai na, Areya, yai nai nai na nai na, letzur ishenu, yai nai nai na nai na, yai nai nai na nai na, yai nai nai na nai na. Hope you have your candles prepared. And if you do, we'll join together as these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them. So may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us, as their brightness reminds us of generations of Israel who have kindled light. So may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen. Let's join together. There are days when we seek things for ourselves and measure failure by what we do, but what we do not gain. On Shabbat, we seek not to acquire, but to share. There are days when we exploit nature as if it were a horn of plenty that can never be exhausted. On Shabbat, we stand in wonder before the mystery of creation. There are days when we act as if we cared nothing for the rights of others. On Shabbat, we remember that justice is our duty and a better world our goal. So we embrace Shabbat, day of rest, day of wonder, and day of peace. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei penei Shabbat nekabela. La 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 lecha dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei penei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ולתפארת ולתחילה, לה 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 לך דודי, לקראת לקראת קלה, פני פני שבת נקבלה. לך לך דודי, לקראת לקראת קלה, פני פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה, בראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה, לה 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 לך דודי, לקראת לקראת קלה, פני פני שבת נקבלה. לך לך דודי, לקראת לקראת קלה, פני פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי בעורך ומאורי, אורי אורי שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה, לה 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 לך דודי, לקראת לקראת קלה, פני פני שבת נקבלה. לך לך דודי, לקראת לקראת קלה, פני פני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום, עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני ים סגולה. בואי כלה, בואי כלה, לך לך דודי, לקראת לקראת קלה, פני פני שבת נקבלה. לך לך דודי, לקראת לקראת קלה, פני פני שבת נקבלה. לה 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 לך דודי, לקראת לקראת קלה, פני פני שבת נקבלה. לך לך דודי, לקראת לקראת קלה, פני פני שבת נקבלה. Seated. Now, I know we're not in the synagogue. In fact, if we were in the synagogue, there's no way that today we can enjoy the kind of a minyan that we have right now. I'm looking for silver linings here. So the fact that we have right now in one room, Bonnie and Tom O'Neill coming from all the way down south, Aubrey coming to us from Peru, Rabbi Weiner and Sue Ellen coming to us from Florida, and my folks from Philly, and everybody else who's here, and Anne who's coming to us from New York, and I suspect there's more people as well that I haven't yet seen. So our regular Shabbat is pretty special, and I have to tell you guys, I'm not looking to exchange my Shabbat and my ability to sing with Temple Emanuel for anything else. Online is not the same thing. But the nice thing is it enables us to be together, including people who would not be necessarily able to join us and be with us in one room. And so through this, as we look at each other's faces, we remember that we're not just a group of people that came to sing together, that we are a Kehillah Kedosha, a holy congregation, a community, and a synagogue. So let's join together with these words. May the door of this synagogue be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for friendship. May it welcome all who have cares to unburden, thanks to express, hopes to nurture. May the door of this synagogue be narrow enough to shut out pettiness and pride, envy and enmity. May its threshold be no stumbling block to young and straying feet. May it be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness. May this synagogue be, for all who enter, whether in real life or right now, through the digital portal of Zoom, the doorway to a richer and more meaningful life. If you are able, would you please rise? Baruchu et Adonai Hamevorach Baruch Adonai Amvorach Leolam Vaed Yainai Nai Yanai Nai Yanai Yanai Nai Yainai Nai Yanai Nai Please be seated. Rolling to dark, rolling to light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Rolling to dark, rolling to light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Oreyom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech. Choshech mipnei or borei yom v'layla golel or mipnei choshech golel or mipnei choshech v'choshech mipnei or. Rolling to dark, rolling to light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Rolling to dark, rolling to light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Rolling to dark, rolling to light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Day and night, show us the way, teaching us to number our days. When we rise, when we lie down, Ahavat Olam. חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגד יומם ולילה אהבת עולם בית ישראל עמך אתה תורה ומצוות חוקים ומשפטים אותנו לימדת אהבת עולם בית ישראל עמך אתה תורה ומצוות חוקים ומשפטים אותנו לימדת כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו. Would you please rise for the Shema? Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. Please be seated. Love your God with every heartbeat, with every breath, with every conscious act. Keep in mind the words I command you today. Teach them to your children. Talk about them at work, whether you're tired or you're rested. Let them guide the work of your hands. Keep them in the forefront of your vision. Do not leave them at the doorway of your house or outside your gate. They are reminders to do all of my mitzvot, so that you can be holy for God. I am Adonai your God. I led you out of Egypt to become your God. I am Adonai your God. kamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha neidar b'kodesh. Nora tehilot osef eleh, Nora tehilot osef eleh, Adonai imloch leolam va'ed. Malchutecha ra'u banecha bokei hayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam zeheli anu ve'amru zeheli anu ve'amru Adonai imloch leolam va'ed. Yai nai 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 nai. Yai nai 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 nai. Yai nai 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 nai. Yai nai 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 nai. Nora tehilot osef eleh. Nora tehilot osef eleh, Adonai imloch leolam va'ed. Let there be love, understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be a shelter from life's storms. Let there be love, understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be a shelter from life's storms. Hashkiveinu, Adonai Eloheinu. Hashkiveinu, Leshalom. Let there be love, understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be a shelter from life's storm. Entrances to holiness are everywhere. The possibility of ascent is all the time, even at unlikely times and through unlikely places. There is no place on earth without God's presence. Would you please rise for Amidah if you are able? Open my eyes to truth, open my hands to give freely, open my lips to good words, to pure words, open my heart to love. Open my eyes to truth, open my hands to give freely, open my lips to good words, to pure words, open my heart to love. Adonai sefatai tiftach, v'yagid tehilatecha. Open my lips to good words, to pure words, open my heart to love. Adonai sefatai tiftach, v'yagid tehilatecha. Open my lips to good words, to pure words, open my heart to love. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avoteinu ve'Imoteinu Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim ve'Konei Hakol ve'Zocher Chazdei Avot ve'Imaot ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיה כל עטריו להושיע, מוריד הטל. מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיה הכל ברחמים רבים. סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך הקדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלע. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. Please be seated. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day, and may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai, who sanctifies the day of Shabbat. As we continue our service with the words of Mishaberach, we join voices as we pray for health of our loved ones, members of our community, family, and friends. If you hear of additional, you can think of additional names that are not on our list today, you can put them into a chat and I will add them to our prayers of our community. Tonight we pray for Naomi Batfega, Stuart Engar, Martin Lifshitz, Renee Lifshitz, James Murray, Kathy Langston, Helen Bella Batlibi Cecil, Shirley Hope Mann, Frank Alvarado, Pearl Rosner, Carlene Wagner, Meyer Ben Gittel, Yichel Shol Ben Rachel, Jeanette Wynant, Harriet Lieberman, Nada Ottenstein, Rachel Perlman, Susan Brown, Sue Daniello, Sharon Rocha, Elena Berger, Giselle Garillik, Michael Neufeld, Talma Fenischel, Lynette Bletchman, Ann Rack, Edna Fine, Barbara Jackson, Amalia Rudnick, Alan Collar, Louis Myers, Mitch Broder, Mary Jo Auntie, Patricia Fryer, Yona Ben Mine, Michael Sachs, Shoshana Batzarella, Shira Batmalka, Trina Cohen, Steve Goodman, Ruth Scheinfeld, Doug Stacy, Paulette Marcus, Megan Gleason, Stephen Golub, Rita Sachs, Louis Gordon, Marvin Lang, Shol Guerra, Shannon Herbert, Alan Vingan, Cindy Billingsley, Randy Sobelman, Larry Hoffman, Len Farber, Hyman Gluck, Bruce Spiewak, Mark Levine, Jay and Michael Hannon, and Candice Gray. If there are any other names, Jeff Ritterman, Stuart Koritsky, Dave Knight, Vicky Krasowski, Alex Gershman, Shirley Gershman, Lou Schaefer, and we're wishing Lou a speedy recovery. He has a surgery coming up, and so we're all rooting for you, Lou, and look forward to seeing you on the other end of it. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei HaCholim. Blessed are you, Adonai, who sends healing to those who are in need of healing. Sheberach Avoteinu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mi sheberak imodenu mekor abracha leavoteinu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shalema, their renewal of body, their renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. A prayer of hope. We're frightened, God, worried for our loved ones, worried for our world, helpless and confused. We turn to you, seeking comfort, faith, and hope. Teach us, God, to turn our panic into patience and our fear into acts of kindness and support. Help us, God, to see that we are one world, one people, who will rise above this pandemic together. Send us health, O God. Watch over us. Grace us with your love. Bless us with your healing light. Hear us, O God. Heal us, O God. Amen. Take a few moments of silence for the silent prayers, for our personal private prayers to be offered at this time. Ose shalom bimroma, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Israel, ve'imru, imru amen. Ose shalom bimroma, uyase shalom aleinu, Israel, ve'imru, imru, amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Israel. 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 Shabbat shalom, everyone. So today, this week, this Shabbat, we're reading Parashat Emor. We are in the book of Leviticus. It deals with all kinds of issues pertaining to priests. I'm always very impressed with the attention to detail, because in Parashat Emor, a lot of the the outfits of the priests are discussed, and it goes into great detail. And every bar bat mitzvah child who has ever struggled with the portion has often thought about how do you wrap your arm or your head around the concepts of very specific clothing and paying that much attention. And rabbis usually say, well, think of your favorite sports team, think about how important the uniform is. Well, I figure that if there's anything we're going to learn from this pandemic, we're all going to pay a lot of attention to things like PPE and the details and what gets to be worn under what conditions. So all of a sudden, Leviticus is as vital and as modern as ever. So I invite you to join us tomorrow at 10 o'clock as we delve deeper into the portion and look at some of the details and specific verses. But also today and tomorrow is a double date really, May 8th and 9th, when we get to mark a very special date. It's the 75th anniversary of the VE Day. Now, this was a victory in European in European theater of war. The Second World War has continued until September, as we all know. But of course, the way this date is marked, it's marked in Europe on the 8th of May, and in Russia and in post-Soviet or former Soviet republics, it is marked on the 9th of May, as it was marked by the Soviet Union. And so, of course, Russia celebrated, or the Soviet Union always celebrated the victory in the so-called Great Patriotic War, which was 41 through 45. As I've looked for different graphics to help bring this a little closer. What you see, there's a picture there at the bottom from Trafalgar Square, and there is a Orlando Morning Sentinel that describes the surrender, as well as one of the many Russian graphics marking the 75th anniversary of that victory. The day and the marking of the day, of course, is not without its controversy. Of course, right now, most of the celebrations and commemorations in most parts of the world have been canceled, except for Belarus, where I come from, because President Lukashenko has instructed everyone to not wear masks in public, and I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go on any of those runs. But I think every year when this date comes up, I try to figure out how to think about this and what to do. And there are two things that I want to share with you today. One is personal, and one is, I think, something that all of us can relate to. So these are pictures. The person at the top, his name is Moisei. He was my uncle. He turned 18 during the war and was drafted and became a junior officer and was killed in 1943. And I was named after him, so my Hebrew name is Moshe. So I'd like to think that I don't know too much about him. I know he was a very bright young man. Played chess. I don't play chess that well, but he did. The two people at the bottom of the picture, the one on the left is my grandfather, his father, and his name is Shmuel. And the person on the right is my other grandfather, my maternal grandfather. His name was Jacob. So looking at this picture, Shmuel, both Olga and I had a grandfather whose name was something like Shmuel. So Samuel, when it was time to name him, he carries his name. The one at the bottom, Jacob, my brother, carries his name, and the one at the top, Moshe, I carry his. All three were killed during the war. All three wore Soviet uniform. And in fact, we never really knew that's the cost of a war. All we had was a note that says lost in action. We don't know where they were buried. We don't know when they died. There's no yahrzeit date, nothing like this. A few years ago, one of the archives was digitized, and for the first time in all these years, I discovered that there is in fact a date of death for my uncle, for my namesake. He died in 43, and I now have his name, and I get a chance to to say Kaddish for him in September, whenever that date rolls around. So for my family, at least, this was not just a political statement, this war, but it was also a very human cost. Not just the cost of the Holocaust and the impact on our people, which of course is a massive thing, but the very, very real cost to my family, to my parents, both of whom grew up without fathers. And so whatever may be the politics and whatever may be the story of what date we get to celebrate, today is the 75th anniversary of the end of that war and the victory that brought very real cost to me and my family. The second thing that I wanted to share with you, and I'm going to try and share this, is this clip, this short video clip, and I think it speaks for itself.
Dearest mine, again, no mail. A bit of excitement. An NBC reporter phoned me last night and told me he wanted to broadcast part of my service on this Sunday afternoon.
Captain Sidney Lefkowitz was now advancing with his unit into Germany. Earlier, he had landed on Omaha Beach, was at the Battle of St. Lo, and would soon serve at the Battle of the Bulge. Captain Sidney Lefkowitz, winner of the Bronze Star for Valor, U.S. Army chaplain, Rabbi.
This afternoon, we arranged for the broadcast. The reporter promised to have NBC advise you so that you could tune in. Therefore, unless atmospheric conditions interfere, you'll be hearing me on Sunday. Yours, Sydney.
The first Jewish service broadcast on Nazi soil for soldiers of the advancing Allied armies. A Jewish service held near the site of a destroyed synagogue, broadcast to all of America. And perhaps even more significantly, a broadcast that was to be rebeamed directly to the German people. A warning, in the words of Milton Krentz, radio director of the American Jewish Committee, that the Allied armies, composed of every color, faith, and nationality, will never halt until freedom takes the place of tyranny on every inch of Axis soil. And so the stage was set for one of the most moving gestures of the war.
The National Broadcasting Company, in cooperation with the American Jewish Committee, brings you now a special broadcast of historic significance, with the first Jewish religious service broadcast from Germany since the advent of Hitler.
This service is being held in an open field underneath a blue sunlit sky. This is the sound of artillery guns, because the front line is not far from where we are. Even as we sadly regard the ruins amidst which we stand, we are solid with the thought an everlasting memorial consecrates the sacrifice, and upon it is written in letters that glow like burning coals, the spirit of man cannot be conquered.
The importance of the service at Aachen was apparent to everyone. The U.S. Army dispatched photographers to cover the event. AP, UPI, and Acme Pictures were also present. And while Rabbi Lefkowitz conducted the service, he was not the only one to speak. There, in a show of unity and faith, were two other Army chaplains.
Torture and death, imposed upon the Jews of Germany, have failed miserably in their real purpose. Nazi was never really able to crush the heart of man and remove his longing for God. May one of the good fruits born of this war be religious freedom for all men. In
You have just heard a special broadcast of historic significance presented by the National Broadcasting Company in cooperation with the American Jewish Committee. Complete copies of this historic broadcast may be obtained free of charge by writing directly to the American Jewish Committee, 386 4th Avenue, New York 16, New York.
60 years after the world stared into the abyss, this anniversary serves as a reminder that we must continue to challenge bigotry and hatred wherever they exist, that we must continue to make ourselves heard in the face of indifference, and that we must continue to speak out steadfastly for democracy and mutual respect. This is David Harris of the American Jewish Committee.
To stop the share for a second. Thank you so much for watching this with me. The words that the cantor cuts in with and sings at the end there is the final stanza of Adon Olam. Metim Yechaye El Kerov Chazdo. Not Adon Olam, I beg your pardon, of Yigdal. Metim Yechaye El Kerov Chazdo. And it stems from the concept which we see historically in the second blessing of the Amidah. It talks about Mechaye Ameitim, the bringing of dead back to life. Now, we're an ancient people, and we've had multiple ways of reading and understanding this concept throughout our history. In our prayer book, Mechaye Meitim has been removed, and we say Mechaye HaKol, the one who gives life to all. In the Reform prayer books in Britain, the Mechaye Meitim line has been retained. But the way it is understood has changed dramatically. We're not talking about a necessarily physical resurrection, but we're talking about the fact that we, the living, we have the power of memory. And as the power of memory, we get to bring our loved ones back to life. That's within our power. So as I share this picture with you, this is I thank you for the fact that you are remembering together with me today, that we get a chance to remember not just as family, but also as a community. I will never be worthy of the incredible sacrifices that these people in the pictures have offered. But I hope that I will continue to find ways to bring honor to their memory. And may we continue to bring honor to the memory of all our loved ones, those who fought in that great war, those who came back from it, those who didn't get to come back, those who found a way to build the new life after this war. May we never see the likes of it ever again as humanity. We are in the period of counting the Omer. In fact, we are approaching a very exciting day, the 33rd day of the Omer, Lag BaOmer. But for now, tonight begins the 30th day. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam, Asher Kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al Sfirat HaOmer. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who have sanctified us with your commandments and commanded us to count the days of the Omer. Hayom shloshim yom shem arba'a shavuot shamim la'omer. Today begins the 30th day, making it 4 weeks and 2 days of the Omer. And may the Spirit continue to bring us blessings and renewal. We continue with Aleinu. Would you please rise? Aleinu l'shabech ladon hakol, latet gdula liyotzer bereishit, shehu sam chelkenu leyached et shemo, vegor aleinu leamlich malchuto, va'anachnu korim, umishtachavim umodim, lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. As we continue our service with the words of Kaddish, we remember those whose yardsets and anniversaries of death occur at this time. But before we get to do that, we announce with sadness the recent passing of Norma Botwin, mother of Susan Sharnoff, who was laid to rest earlier today. And Susan is with us. While we can't come and give you a hug in person, Susan, we wrap our arms around you and your siblings and your family at this time. May her memory endure for a blessing. Tonight, we also remember Abraham Aaron Alpert, father of Jay, Sarah Blinderman, mother of Ann Teller, Erwin Damsky, uncle of Jen Paulson, Albert Corral, father-in-law of Jackie, Melvin Corman, uncle of Steve Fine, Stephen Corman, husband of Gail, Maurice Casso, grandfather of Paul Beck, Fritz Lur, father of Karen Sabbath, Milton Milstein, father of Robert Milstein, Susan Neufeld, wife of Michael, Abraham Pivauer, father of Phil, Alan Pokras, father of David, Samuel Ruman, grandfather of Melissa Percal, Bernard Ryak, remembered by Liz and Ken, and Morton Sparrow, father of David Pepe. We also remember those who passed away in recent weeks and months: Mehdi Stusnik, Celia Gordon, Marcia Sabbath, Annette Elstein, Joan Small, Dan Brown, Bernard Singer, Mac Hargrove, Roger Klinger, Rita Miller, Paul Michelson, Marilyn Grace Rosanovsky, Hilda Etra Parker, Charlotte Esther Sachs, Lawrence Myers, Andrew Wolf, Cameron Boyce, Alan Wayne, and Ali Sutton. Is there anyone else here observing a yard site? And I'm going to check to see if there are any more names in the chat. Omer Doron, Wilma Jaffe. Zecher Tzadik Livracha, may the memory of righteous endure for a blessing, may comfort come to all the mourners as we say the words of Kaddish together. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shmei rabba, ve'alma divrach riutei, ve'yamlich malchutei, v'chayei chon v'yomei chon, u'v'chayei dechol beit Israel, ba'agala u'v'zman kariv, ve'yimru amen. Yehe shmei rabba mevarach la'alam u'la'almei almaya, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו. לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו Amen. May the memory always endure for a blessing. Please be seated. A few announcements. First, Robin and I are inviting you all to come and hang out with us. I think, Robin, do you think we should call it a cheese and wine kind of a gathering? Everybody will have to bring their own wine and cheese, but if you are able and available to come and come and spend some time with us. We'd love to do that. This is Thursday, May 14th. So is that next Thursday? Yes, it is next Thursday. My goodness, time flies. So next Thursday at 7 p.m. And the link is in the show for Blast. This coming Monday, quite a few of our musical friends, Noah Diamondstein and Spike Krass and a few other very talented people are coming together at 8 o'clock Eastern Time for a Lag BaOmer campfire sing-along. The link was in the show for Blast and on our Facebook page. You do need to sign up. It's free, and it should be a lot of fun. You can come and join and sing. And then one more important thing: a number of congregations, small congregations all across the country, have decided to pull the resources together. And so quite a few wonderful rabbis will be there. Are in fact dozens and dozens of sessions that will take place from 7 p.m. On Thursday, May 28th, which is night of Shavuot, until 9 in the morning on Friday. I'm not sure if there's going to be something every hour, but if you want to spend the whole night studying or just part of the night studying, it's there. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. The topic's already published. Once you register, it sends you to a list of things with Zoom links, and you can pick and choose whichever sessions you want to attend. It is a tradition, of course, to spend the nights of Shavuot studying. At TE this year, we will be celebrating Shavuot service on Friday together with our Shabbat. So you can spend the whole day and the whole night before studying, and then we'll come and we'll celebrate Shavuot together on Friday. And I encourage you, if you have time and the ability to partake. I'm sure it's going to be quite special. We are now going to end with a song, and then I'm going to send you guys off into little breakout rooms. But for now, Olam Chesed Yibaneh. Olam Chesed Yibaneh, Yananai, nai, nai, Yananai, nai. 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 I will build this world from love, Yananai, nai, nai, Yananai, nai. And you must build this world from love, Yananai, nai, nai, Yananai, nai. And if we build this world from love, Yananai, nai, nai, Yananai, nai. Then God will build this world from love, Yananai, nai, nai, Yananai, nai. Olam Chesed Yibaneh, 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 Yananai, nai, nai, Yananai, nai. We will build this world from love. ויהי ערב ויהי בוקר יום השישי, ויחולו השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם. ויחד אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה, וישבות ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה. ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי ויקדש אותו, כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, Borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon inchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit, ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh, zecher letziat Mitzrayim, ki banu v'acharta, ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. אמן. לחיים. Okay, so Shabbat Shalom. I'm going to do a couple of things now. First, I'm going to unmute you all, and I'm going to stop